definitely things that we procrastinate about, and I have fallen victim to this in Raid. There are certain things that I honestly probably should have started building a while ago. There's so many variations of teams, but for today, we're gonna look at what I can do to build a solid Iron Twins team. Hey you guys, it's Cece. Welcome back to my channel. Today I logged into Raid and I noticed in the news tab they had the newest summon pool event announced. And skimming this, the first word I saw was Leonardo. Now, if you guys saw my Void video, you know I tried to pull him with all, I don't know, 7 shards, very minimal shards I had, but I was hoping to essentially try to get him. And then I saw this and read through this. So essentially that is going to be the summon pool event. 2 headline champions, one of those being Leonardo. And of course, any way that we can potentially have an extra shot at the turtles, we want to be able to take it, right? We still don't have any guarantee on what the event coming up will be with him. So it's a chance to be able to get him. He is not the only headlining champ, however, there is going to be another champion, which isn't a bad champion either, to be honest. I mean, either way, if you get either of those headline champions, they're gonna be pretty good. So this is the other champion that is going to be the headline champ, and he does have the Shadowkin unity. So if you don't know with Leo, he also has TMNT unity. So 2 different unities going on, but essentially 2 good champions that you can potentially get your hands on. Now, as I said, this is the Summon Prism pool, and you could go ahead, we can buy Prism shards, or there's a tournament. When it comes to the tournament, though, it is a soul chase tournament, so get as many souls as you can to earn points and get your hands on some great rewards. I will say, though, does this not feel a little like bait? Like a little bit, because there's been speculation for Leonardo's event. Is it going to be shards? Is it going to be souls? If it is souls, what better way than for them to try to get you to use souls than an event like this? So essentially, I would need 1,030 points to be able to get the Prism Shard. Now, the only problem with that is I don't have anywhere near enough to be able to pull for that. And I'm like, no joke, I will show you. I have 12 plus 1 something. Soul Merchant, you can go ahead and get some souls out of here as well. Probably awaken my Mikey actually looking at that, but essentially you could also go to the Mystic Market. But yeah, with this, obviously I don't have enough. It's not even boosted rates. It's not looking so good for me. And part of the reason for that and why we're here for today's video is Iron Twin Fortress. I need to get to stage 15. Long story short, looking at it, I need to get to stage 15. Have I been procrastinating it? Honestly, probably, because with Iron Twin Fortress, I kind of throw a team together, I hit auto, and if they can do it, I'm like, perfect, great. But I'm getting to the point in this game where it's like, I actually need to be able to get some souls here. I need to be able to get some souls to be able to, or at least, you know, the mats to be able to get the soul stones, to be able to compete in these events, because I do not have anywhere near the points to be able to go into here and do the summon event. So as I said, we need to go ahead and figure out a team that I can actually use for Iron Twin Fortress. There are a variation of different teams I can use, different comps I can use that, but I feel like it's almost been a sign for me that I got this champion, that I pulled this champion, I got this champion. I've started to build them. Where are you, the champion I'm talking about? I think I need to organize my champs better through here by something. I don't know what will make my life easier, but Helicath needs to be ascended, obviously. Needs to be geared as well, obviously. A lot of work needs to be done on this champion, but I think I want to go for the team that is centered around Helicath. So for that team, I'm gonna need him. I've got him. It is almost a sign. I need Geomancer. I did also get a Geomancer. I've managed to pull him. And I do also need 3 Pain Keepers. This is the team I have decided to go with. You may ask, Cece, why of all the options, that is the one you want to go with? I don't know, guys. I want to use Helicath. I want to build my Pain Keepers. For some reason in my mind, it seems fun to me to do that. It's a challenge for myself to try to do that. So that's what we're going to do. I do have the Pain Keepers. They're in here. Hang on. Should empower some of these champions, don't you think? Okay, they're here somewhere. Maybe they're in my other vaults, in my master vault. Hang on, we'll scroll, we'll find them. So these lovely ladies are right here. So I do have 3 Pain Keepers now that I haven't built them yet. I will need to do that. Not booked, not built, any of that. but I think this is the team that I'm going to want to go with, and I think it is a good start. So we're going to see what we can do to actually get close enough to the stats I'm going to have to build these champs. So, and see if this is something that is going to be doable. Am I going to accomplish this all in today's video? Honestly, no, probably not, maybe not, but it's at least going to give you an idea of my mindset, where I'm at, and you get to kind of come along this journey with me. So the first step, of course, is seeing if we can actually hit the stats. This all does need to be speed tuned, and that I think is going to be my biggest hurdle with this. So with Helicath, we do want to be able to try to at least hit the speed which we are looking for, which is going to be more or less around that 250 range. Now, I say more or less because some people have said they've done it with like 246 speed, but others have said they've had a 280 speed, something that's over 250. Some have said they've done it with just 252. So, I mean, essentially, I'm going to try to get within 250 to 260 range is going to be the ultimate goal, at least for this. You ever look at some of your gear and just think, so slow, it's so bad? That's definitely the boat I'm in right now. Now, the good news is that I have some champs I'm really not using. And the other even better news is the free gear removal. It doesn't cost silver, so I can go ahead and steal gear, and if I really need it, steal it back later. And I can even potentially do a clan boss team with Helicath as well if I can get stats to work on both, or just simply swap around gear here or there, depending on what I'm doing. So I'm gonna see who I can actually steal from. There was a lot of back and forth stealing gear and figuring out where I can actually hit these stats. So I do have him on a 2 speed and then broken really just to get the stats. However, I need him fully ascended, and then I am hitting about 253 speed based on the accessories that I am looking at. It's cutting it close, but I think it's doable. I think I can try to work with that. So at least in that sense, Helicath is going to be done. Next up is going to be my Geomancer, who is honestly too slow as well. I also need to get him around that 250 range. Now, I currently do have him on Perception and Relentless, but I think I may have to change things up to see where I can snag some more speed, because looking at some of his gear, he's lacking a lot of that. So I'm gonna see what I can improve for him next. I will say the good thing about doing this right now is that there is an event going on right now with gear enhancement. So trying to go through my gear enhance and really just rolling and seeing if I could hit speed. At least I'm finishing up that event anyway. Oh, that's not bad. 2017 for the accuracy for him. Would be nice so I can get above 17 though. But essentially, this is what I'm spending time doing right now and upgrading. Defense, resistance. I mean, I'll keep what I have on right now, but at least I'm upgrading it for some of my other champions too. If I run into them and they need something, they're needing a little bit of speed, then that's definitely some potential there. But I mean, hoping for like a quad into speed, it's not happening, guys. Has yet to. I don't think I've ever hit quad on speed, actually. I am curious if you guys hit quad rolls into speed. Comment down below and let me know what did you get it on, if you did in fact hit that, which would be really, really nice. Geomancer is now done. Helicath is pretty much done. So next is going to be my 3 Painkeepers here. Now, they are currently just sitting as a rare that I got them very low level. So first thing, I definitely need to get them built, which shouldn't take me too long. I've got fodder sitting and waiting for them. It's just really going to be getting the gear from them. And as I said, I have champions that I've built along the way that I'm really not using apart from Faction Wars, but it's not like I'm finishing Faction Wars anytime soon anyways. So if I borrowed their gear, I think that's okay. I also think, and I've said this before, Clan Boss is one of the most important places to build a team. You want that Ultra Nightmare team. So this does get me a step closer towards that, because I can use Helicath in there as well. And it would be really nice to have just a full set auto team for Iron Twins as well, because that's also been holding me back. And I know I have not put my focus or attention into it. So I think it is about time that I actually do that. So for the next little bit of time, I'm going to get these girls ready. I'm going to get them built, and then I will give you guys an update when they're all built and hopefully working. Maybe by then I'll have another piece of gear that I can swap out, and it's going to be a matter of actually testing it out, seeing where I can speed things up a little bit here or there. As I said, I'm kind of worried about trying to build the 3 to see if I could get their gear where I need it to be, which is going to be above 200 for all of them, even closer to like that 230-ish range, give or take. I will, of course, keep you guys updated and make a video when I'm ready for that. If you download Raid Shadow Legends using my link, I'm actually going to start you off with the free legendary champion on day 1. And then at level 10, level 20, and level 30, you'll get yourself an epic. That is 4 amazing champions that you can get just by downloading using my link. That is it for today's video and my game plan moving forward with this Iron Twins team. So again, I'm going to be using Heliketh, Geomancers, and my 3 Painkeepers, and we're gonna go from there. I am curious. I want to know though, who do you guys use for your Iron Twins? What team are you using that you've got set up that's working for you? What champs are you using? Leave that all in the comments down below, and some words of encouragement. Cece, you can do this. You can get this team done. I really need to hear that. Be sure you guys subscribe so you're able to see when I actually get this team built, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.